You've seen Tiger Woods win green jackets, break records, and survive scandals. But you've never seen where he disappears when the cameras turn off. Hidden behind layers of palm trees, private gates, and top-level security is a $54 million fortress built for one man and one mission: total control. From the outside, it looks like the ultimate dream home. But inside, it's something much stranger. A personal compound designed for isolation, secrecy, and silence. And what's buried beneath the surface of Tiger Woods' mansion on Jupiter Island might just be more revealing than anything he's ever said in public. Tucked away on Florida's ultra-exclusive Jupiter Island, Tiger Woods' mansion isn't just massive, it's nearly invisible. You won't find glossy real estate tours or drone footage floating around online. That's because Tiger made sure of it. He bought the 12-acre oceanfront property back in 2006 for $40 million, then tore down the original house completely. In its place, he built a two-structure mega compound, a sleek, modern main house measuring 6,400 square feet and a 3,000 square foot guest house nearby. But even those numbers don't tell the full story. This isn't your typical luxury estate. It's more like a high-tech retreat. Think glass walls, minimalist design, and a layout that intentionally hides who's inside and what they're doing. The entire estate is designed for maximum privacy. Palm trees form a natural barrier. The entrance is unmarked. And unless you're on a list, you're not getting in. When it was finished, the home's value was estimated at $54 million. But to Tiger, it was never about the price. It was about starting over. This was the mansion he built right after his life exploded in front of the world. His career, his image, and his marriage had all just crumbled. And this house, it became his clean slate. But that was only the beginning. After the public unraveling of his personal life in 2009, Tiger didn't just rebuild his home, he rebuilt his entire world. Every inch of the mansion was crafted with one goal in mind: isolation. The property is split into separate zones, one for family, one for guests, and one, completely private, for Tiger himself. There are entire wings of the home that most people never see, rooms with restricted access, hallways that lead nowhere unless you know where you're going. Even friends who visit are reportedly confined to specific parts of the estate. Security is next level. Motion sensors, surveillance systems, biometric access points, some of the same tech used in celebrity panic rooms and billionaire safe houses. It's the kind of setup that screams, "I want to be left alone." And it's not just the design, it's the vibe. Staff members have said the house often feels cold, quiet, and distant. Not because of the decor, but because of how Tiger moves through it. Quietly, deliberately, on his own terms. This isn't just where he lives, it's where he vanishes. And that theme of control, it shows up in the part of the house that Tiger is rumored to use more than any other. Tucked behind the main residence is a training ground that most pro golfers would dream of. But this one isn't at a country club or a performance center. It's literally in Tiger's backyard. The facility includes a custom 4-hole practice course, complete with bunkers, water hazards, and greens that mimic PGA Tour conditions. And these aren't your standard putting greens. Tiger had different types of grass installed to simulate the exact conditions he faces around the world, from Augusta to St. Andrews. He also built a full swing studio, where he reviews footage, tweaks his mechanics, and fine-tunes his game in complete privacy. And of course, there's a state-of-the-art gym loaded with everything from recovery tech to high-altitude simulation machines. Add in a lap pool, a running track, and even an oxygen therapy chamber, and you've got the ultimate athlete's fortress. While most golfers head to the club or fly to training camps, Tiger just walks out his back door. No distractions, no spectators, no excuses. This wasn't just about luxury, it was about domination. But that intensity doesn't end with training, because the way Tiger designed his home life, it reveals something even deeper. At first glance, Tiger's mansion seems like the perfect setup for a family. But look closer, and the layout tells a different story. One of strict boundaries and unbreakable routines. The main structure was originally designed with his and hers living quarters, a reflection of his marriage to Elin Nordegren. But after their very public split, Tiger didn't remodel those areas. Instead, he kept the separation intact. Even now, years later, he reportedly uses the same divided setup. One wing is his, the other reserved for guests, his kids, or visiting family when they're invited. Insiders say Tiger thrives on order. Every hour of his day is planned. From training to meals to recovery, he sticks to a schedule that rarely bends. And that structure extends to how he uses his home. There are rooms only he enters, doors that remain closed, spaces designed not for comfort, but for control. Some who've stayed there describe the house as less of a home and more of a facility. Sleek, silent, efficient, built to optimize one person's life and keep everything else at a distance. And when you see who his neighbors are, it all starts to make even more sense. Tiger didn't just choose any beach town to rebuild his life. He chose Jupiter Island, one of the most exclusive and heavily protected stretches of land in the United States. This isn't a place where tourists wander or delivery drivers cruise through. It's home to some of the most powerful and private individuals in the world. Celebrities, CEOs, heirs, and athletes live here in near total seclusion. Past residents have included Celine Dion, Gary Player, and members of the Ford family. Ironically, his former rival Greg Norman, now the face of LIV Golf, also lived just minutes away. Whether that was intentional or not, Tiger placed himself right in the middle of golf's silent power circle. Security on the island is tight. Police patrol the streets, cameras monitor every intersection. And unless you're on someone's guest list, you're not getting anywhere near the mansions lining the water. For someone like Tiger, who's been hunted by paparazzi, hounded by the press, and followed by fans, Jupiter Island offered the ultimate escape. But what's eerie isn't just how isolated it is, it's how Tiger uses that isolation. Because when he disappears from the spotlight, this is where he goes. And sometimes, he doesn't come out for months. Despite owning one of the most expensive and well-equipped properties in the country, Tiger Woods is rarely seen enjoying it the way you'd expect. No house parties, no celebrity gatherings, no golf buddies hanging around. In fact, some locals have described the mansion as eerily quiet. Even when Tiger is home, the blinds stay down, the lights stay low. Days can go by with no visible movement on the property. There are long stretches, especially after injuries or controversies, where Tiger doesn't leave the estate at all. One former associate claimed, "If you didn't know he lived there, you'd assume the place was abandoned." This retreat isn't just a place to live, it's a bunker. A stronghold where Tiger shuts out the world to recover, reflect, or simply go dark. And when he chooses to disappear, the house absorbs him completely. Even for someone as famous as Tiger Woods, it's possible to vanish. And this mansion, that's exactly what it was built for. But when he's ready to re-emerge, he doesn't always take the front door. Sometimes he leaves by sea. Hidden behind the estate is something most people miss, unless you look closely at satellite photos. Tiger's mansion backs directly onto the Intracoastal Waterway, and docked there, a sleek, 155-foot yacht named Privacy. It's not just a toy, it's an escape vehicle. Purchased in the early 2000s, Privacy has become Tiger's go-to hideout when he wants to vanish completely. After public scandals or major injuries, he's been known to board the yacht and sail out of reach for days, sometimes weeks. The yacht is fully equipped with jet skis, a gym, and a jacuzzi, but more importantly, it lets Tiger move in silence. No airport sightings, no hotel leaks, no media trails, just open water and total control. During his 2018 comeback at the US Open in Shinnecock Hills, he stayed on Privacy instead of at a hotel. It wasn't just about comfort, it was about staying in his bubble, his space, his terms. It's the perfect companion to his mansion. another sanctuary built for distance, not visibility. But even with all this space, all this silence, and all this privacy, there's still one part of Tiger's home that remains frozen in time. Buried within the walls of Tiger's pristine mansion is a space that holds more than just furniture. It holds the final remnants of a life that unraveled in public. When Tiger and Elin Nordegren divorced in 2010, she reportedly moved into the guest house before moving out for good. But here's what's strange. Tiger didn't change the structure. The hers wing of the house still exists. Separate bedrooms, separate living areas, a design meant for two that now serves only one. Insiders say the rooms haven't been fully repurposed. Some describe them as eerily untouched, like a paused moment from a chapter Tiger never closed. Not out of sentiment, but perhaps because reworking it would mean confronting it. For a man so focused on control, structure, and routine, that shadow of the past still lingers. And it's not just about his marriage, it's about legacy. About how even in a $54 million fortress, there are some things you can't fully wall off. Because at the end of the day, this mansion isn't just a home, it's a monument to greatness, to isolation, and to the cost of being Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods' $54 million mansion is more than just a luxurious hideaway. It's a fortress built from the wreckage of fame, failure, and redemption. Every square foot was designed to keep the world out and his routine in. From the hidden golf complex and oxygen chambers to the untouched remnants of a broken marriage, this isn't just real estate, it's a reflection of a man who changed golf forever, then vanished behind his own walls. It's sleek, it's secure, it's silent, and maybe that's the most revealing part. Because for all his trophies, comebacks, and scandals, Tiger's greatest move might have been disappearing into the one place no one can truly follow.